Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to show and hide a password just like this. Let's get started. For this project we are going to be using Font Awesome. So let's go grab the Font Awesome CDN. So we're going to search for Font Awesome CDN. We're going to click on the link by cdnjs.com and we're going to click here to copy the URL. Let's go up here. We're going to type in link and Control V to paste the link to the CDN. All right, now typically when you use an input field of type password, it's because you're submitting a form onto the server. So let's create a form. For action, we're going to type in login. We're going to pretend that's the name of our route, even though we're not actually going to be submitting this onto the server. And also, typically when you use an input field of type password, you're using a method of type post because you're going to be submitting this onto the database. All right, let's also add a ID here with an ID name of login form so we can access this with CSS and make it look a lot nicer. All right, now we're going to create the input field and the icon, and we're going to store both of those in a class with the name of password container. All right, let's create the input field. And we're going to change it from type text to type password. That way when we type into it, we can't see the password. We're also going to give this an ID name of password and also a name of password and a placeholder as well. All right, now let's add our icon in here. So let's go over to fontawesome.com and we're going to search for the eye icon. So just type in eye here. This should be it. Let's click on this to copy it. And we're just going to paste it in here. And let's also give this an ID name of show password. All right, now we're going to get access to the input fields within our login form, and currently we only have one with a name of password, but we are going to be adding another one dynamically, and this is going to be of type text. Let's go ahead and change the width here to 100%, and I'm also going to add some padding, 12 on the top, 36 on the right, 12 bottom, and 12 left. And I'll let you guys know why I added 36 here in a moment. I'm also going to use box sizing border box. All right, now let's get access to the password container, which is where the input field and the icon are located. I'm going to change the width to 300 pixels just so the input field is not taking up the entire screen. And I'm also going to use position relative here so I can use position absolute with my icon so I can place it within the input field. And let's go ahead and do that now. So the class name for the icon is FA-I. All right, so we're going to do position absolute. Let's bring it down from the top by 28%. And let's move it from the right 4%. And you're probably going to have to adjust these if you added a different padding or even a different width. So just keep that in mind. All right, I'm also going to use cursor pointer, and I like to change the color to light gray. All right, now let's get access to this input field and also the icon. Let's start with the icon. Let's start in this variable show password, and let's do document query selector show password. We can just copy this, shift alt down, and we're going to change this to password field. All right, now let's add an event listener to the icon so we can turn it into a shut eye and reveal the password when we click it. So let's do show password, add event listener, click, let's create a function in here. To turn this into a shut eye, we do this class list dot toggle, and in here we're going to include the name of the shut eye class, and that's fa-i-/ All right, now when we click this, it turns into the shut eye. And now let's add the functionality to also make it reveal the password. So let's create a variable type, and in here we're going to store whether this is of type password or of type text. If it's of type password, then we're going to switch it to type text, and if it's of type text, then we're going to switch it back to type password. And this is how we're going to do that. We're going to use the password field, and we're going to use get attribute. Let's type in check in here, and we're going to see if that is equal to password. So initially it is. We're going to convert it into text, but if it's something other than password, which in this case it's going to be text, then we're going to switch it back to password. And now that we have that, we can do password field, set attribute, include type in there, and then include the variable. All right, so now when we type something in here, click this, it's going to turn that into the shut eye, and it's going to reveal the password. Of course, when we click it again, it's going to hide it. And that's going to be it for this video. Please make sure to hit the like button if you found this useful. If this does not work for you, then go ahead and hit the thumbs down and leave me a comment. Let me know what happened. I might be able to point you in the right direction. That's going to be it for me. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you very much for watching.